Welcome to the module, Circular Economy for Small Business. Thank you for joining us today. This presentation will cover an increasingly important topic of the circular economy, and more specifically, its application within small businesses. With topic 1, we will reflect on why circularity concept matters. For small businesses, adapting to a circular economy is not just an ethical decision, it's a strategic move that can lead to both resilience and competitive advantage. We hope to show that in a world where resources are finite and consumer awareness is rising, small businesses that adopt circular principles can not only reduce waste and environmental impact but also tap into new markets and grow. Topic 2 is the fundamentals of circular economy. First, we'll lay the groundwork by explaining the fundamentals of a circular economy. We'll look at how it departs from the traditional linear take-make-dispose model and allows for a different kind of growth with positive society-wide benefits, and we'll cover the principles that underpin it, including designing out waste and pollution, keeping products and materials in use, and helping build and rebuild nature. Topic 3 is circular economy in daily operation of SMEs. Our third section will focus on circular economy in the daily operation of SMEs. We will look at how small businesses integrate these principles into their everyday practices and explore practical steps and strategies that can be employed, looking at resource efficiency, sustainable supply chain management, and more. Topic 4 is towards circular business model. For this section, we will look at how to approach a circular business model. Transitioning to this model means fundamental changes in the way products are designed, used, and handled at the end of life. We'll discuss the importance of designing for longevity, options for product-as-a-service models, and the role of collaboration within and across industries. Topic 5 is examples of circular business models. We will provide examples of circular business models that have been successfully implemented by small businesses across various sectors. These case studies will illustrate the innovation and diversity of approaches that can be adopted to close the loop. Topic 6 cover how to measure circular economy and environmental impact. To manage the transition to a circular economy effectively, businesses need to be able to measure circular economy and environmental impact. We'll discuss the metrics and tools that can help businesses track their progress and assess the benefits of circular practices. Finally, topic 7 will cover context and circular opportunities. We'll address the larger context in which small businesses operate and the circular opportunities that are emerging as a result of technological, market, and regulatory changes. We'll pinpoint where small businesses are positioned to be especially nimble and innovative in adopting circular solutions. Sustainability is the backbone of longevity, not just for our environment but also for businesses. It's about meeting our needs without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own. And in an era where consumers and regulations increasingly favor environmentally conscious businesses, sustainability is also a means of growth and innovation. As we will see, adopting a circular economy is an important step for small businesses to both mitigate climate challenges and to thrive. It's not just a moral choice, it's a strategic one. A good starting point to discuss sustainability is the word's definition. In 1987, the UN World Commission on Environment and Development offered a simple definition of sustainability: meeting the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. This definition is good to keep in mind as we continue the presentation. The goal of sustainability is to take away or at least not add to the problems of consumption for coming generations. The current human consumption exceeds the Earth's capacity to replenish its resources and deal with waste. This unsustainable path creates a changed climate, evidenced by an increase in global temperature and a surge in extreme weather phenomena. The effects of climate change are complex and thorough. Europe will likely suffer a yearly financial burden of approximately €9 billion due to drought, taking money from sectors like agriculture, energy production, and water supply networks. Climate change underscores the need for good use of resources while preserving the capacity of future generations to satisfy theirs. The idea of circularity, the ability to keep using and reusing our resources in continuous cycles, will be key as we meet the challenges of the future. Moving on to some more examples of the consequences of climate change that are worth remembering when thinking about why sustainability matters. Intensified fire seasons. The world is seeing not only longer fire seasons but also increased intensity. The Mediterranean is experiencing particular problems with fire seasons. Sea level rise. Predictions suggest an average rise of 60 to 80 centimeters in European sea levels by the century's end, posing risks of flooding, erosion, and threats to available freshwater. Soil health decline. Soil health, the degree to which soil is capable of maintaining life and diversity, is decreasing. Erosion, a decline in organic matter, salinization, and biodiversity loss are leading to increases landslides and desertification. Agriculture at risk. The variability of weather will increase and agricultural productivity will suffer for it, affecting both the yields and the geographic viability of crop cultivation. Why do sustainability and circularity matter? Because they offer strategies to fight these environmental challenges without giving up the things we want to keep in our lives. Pause. 3. In an effort to confront the challenges of human overexploitation, the United Nations member states, in a historic gathering in 2015, agreed upon a set of 17 goals known as the Sustainable Development Goals or SDGs. Central to sustainability is Goal 12, Responsible Consumption and Production. This goal is a blueprint for us to improve the way we consume and produce. To achieve it, humanity must improve resource efficiency and adopt a holistic view of the economic life cycle, from raw material extraction to product disposal. Thinking in terms of sustainability and circularity is again key to making the necessary changes to our societies so that the Sustainable Development Goals can be reached. It is interesting to look deeper into SDG 12. SDG 12 is not just about reducing some of our waste, it's about understanding our entire footprint. It's about decoupling economic growth from environmental degradation, increasing resource efficiency, and promoting sustainable lifestyles. For individuals, some key actions are important. Reduce, reuse, recycle. This goes for almost all the products used in daily life. Conscious consumerism. Opt for products with lower environmental impacts and those that promote social equity. Reduce food waste, plan meals, shop wisely, and compost. For businesses, the steps are similar but more complicated. Sustainable sourcing. Choose suppliers who prioritize sustainable practices and materials. Product lifecycle management. Design products with longevity and recyclability in mind. Innovation in processes. Invest in technologies that reduce waste and improve efficiency. Transparency and education. Communicate openly about sustainability efforts and educate consumers. In this segment, we'll dive into the fundamentals of the circular economy, a transformative approach that goes beyond recycling to redefine how we use and reuse resources. We'll outline its key principles and discuss how they can revolutionize business models by designing out waste, maintaining the value of resources, and restoring ecosystems. Let's pivot our focus to what exactly a circular economy entails. The Ellen MacArthur Foundation, a leading voice in the movement, describes it like this. Envision a system where materials never become waste and nature is continually regenerated. It's about keeping products and materials in use, through maintenance, reuse, refurbishing, remanufacturing, recycling, and composting. But what does this look like in more concrete terms? The European Parliament offers another perspective, describing it as a model of production and consumption that maximizes the life cycle of products through sharing, leasing, and recycling. It's about extending product lifespans and, ultimately, minimizing waste. When a product does reach its end, in a circular economy, its materials don't just disappear, they re-enter the economy, creating new value over and over again. To understand circular economies, it helps to compare it to the traditional linear economy. The linear model is straightforward but unsustainable: take, make, use, dispose. It's built on the assumption that resources are plentiful, easily available, and cheap to dispose of. This model is increasingly at odds with environmental realities. In contrast, the circular economy challenges us to think differently, embracing a cycle of take, make, reuse, repair, recycle, regenerate. This both increases efficiency and helps decrease consumption. The circular model represents a shift towards sustainability by reducing waste and rethinking how resources flow through our society. It's a model that's not just good for the planet, it's also good for business. As we continue into the topic, it is important to remember that transitioning to a circular economy isn't just an environmental choice, it's an economic one. The circular economy is underpinned by three fundamental principles that together redefine our interaction with materials and resources. Firstly, the principle to eliminate waste and pollution calls for a proactive approach in product design, where the focus is on waste prevention rather than management. By crafting products that are durable and recyclable, we aim to ensure that they can be reintroduced into the economy without becoming waste. The second principle involves circulating products and materials for as long as possible, retaining their value through repair, refurbishment, sharing, and recycling, which reduces waste and encourages a mindset of resourcefulness. Lastly, the circular economy advocates for the regeneration of nature, emphasizing a shift from depleting finite resources to utilizing renewable ones and contributing to the restoration of natural systems. By integrating these principles, the circular economy offers a blueprint for sustainable economic development that harmonizes human activity with the Earth's ecological balance. Adopting the circular economy propels us past the traditional linear model of consumption, directing us to employ a suite of R strategies that redefine the resource lifecycle. We begin with refuse, the decision to reject the use of certain products or to fulfill needs through radically different solutions. Rethink encourages us to reconceive product usage, designing for shared or multifunctional use to enhance utility. Reduce emphasizes efficiency, minimizing resource consumption and optimizing materials to lessen our environmental impact. Refurbish involves upgrading older items for prolonged use and meeting contemporary expectations. Repurpose finds new uses for the parts of products that have reached the end of their initial life cycle, fostering both waste prevention and innovation. While recover focuses on energy extraction from waste, typically through combustion, it is a less favored option, albeit better than landfilling and ideally is a last resort. Although recycling is often touted, its efficacy is limited without design for recyclability, and it does not recapture all materials lost in production, underscoring reuse as a superior strategy in the circular hierarchy. There are important policy and regulations which will increasingly advance the concept of circular economy. Knowing these goals and regulations will be key to getting ahead of inevitable changes in policy and business. Let us look at some key developments. The UN has, as mentioned, been a key developer of goals which meet the requirements of the future. At the heart lies the Sustainable Development Goals, universal targets that guide our efforts towards sustainability and responsible resource management. The European Green Deal will be a key framework for how the EU will transition to a clean and circular economy, reducing emissions and promoting sustainable growth. National strategies and commitments. The National Strategy for Circular Economy in Greece outlines a roadmap for integrating circular principles into the heart of economic activities. Action plans. The Circular Economy Action Plan and the National Action Plan for Circular Economy set specific agendas for incorporating circularity at national levels. Focus on key sectors. The framework is further sharpened by policies directly targeting waste management, plastics, textiles, and chemicals, driving innovation and sustainability within these industries. National specific policies. Greece fortifies its commitment with targeted policies, including the National Waste Management Plan, the National Waste Prevention Program, the Green Public Procurement Action Plan, and the National Plan for Energy and Climate. Understanding and aligning with these frameworks is essential not only for compliance but also for changing businesses to meet the circular transition. This section seeks to engage with the concept of the circular economy, a sustainable economic model predicated on the reduction, reuse, and recycling of resources, and its applicability within the operational frameworks of small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs. We will critically examine the potential for SMEs to embed circular economy paradigms into their daily operations, with a focus on optimizing resource efficiency, minimizing waste, and fostering innovation. Integrating circular practices into the operations of small businesses can yield substantial benefits, such as product life extension, which not only augments the durability and longevity of products but also heralds new revenue streams like repair services, and the sale of refurbished items and spare parts. Such practices significantly bolster customer loyalty and brand reputation, as the modern consumer gravitates towards brands that embrace sustainability and offer products that last longer. In a dense marketplace, circular practices afford businesses a competitive edge, distinguishing them as leaders in innovation with offerings that eclipse the lifespan of competitors' products. Moreover, the global shift toward stricter environmental regulations means that circular practices place businesses in an advantageous position, ensuring compliance and securing their future operations against tightening legislation. Ultimately, the shift to a circular model represents a strategic business decision with the potential for cost savings, stronger customer bonds, and a prominent market position, transcending its environmental implications. Small businesses can derive considerable benefits from weaving circular practices into their operations. By designing products for durability and offering repair services, they can not only prolong product lifespans but also create new revenue avenues and encourage repeat business. These efforts resonate with consumers who prefer brands committed to sustainability, thereby fostering deeper trust and loyalty. In competitive markets, sustainability can be a key differentiator, marking a business as innovative and responsive to consumer trends. Additionally, with regulations increasingly favoring circular models, businesses that preemptively adopt these practices can navigate legislative changes more smoothly. Embracing circularity is a strategic move that leads to cost efficiency, solidifies consumer relationships, and positions a business as a leader in an eco-conscious marketplace. Embracing circular practices offers small businesses a spectrum of potential benefits. By transforming waste into a valuable resource, they can not only enjoy significant cost savings by reducing material expenses and waste disposal costs but also generate new revenue by creating innovative products or selling waste materials to others. Such practices bolster supply chain resilience, mitigating dependency on volatile raw material markets. Furthermore, turning waste into resources can catalyze new product development, unlocking fresh markets and enhancing competitive advantage. Companies become more attractive to consumers seeking sustainable options. Additionally, these initiatives can foster stronger community ties through collaborations with local entities. Overall, circularity paves the way for a more sustainable, efficient, and forward-thinking business landscape. In industries like tourism and agri-food, even modest actions can spark significant shifts towards circularity. In the hospitality sector, hotels and tour operators can transform organic waste from a cost challenge to a resource, either by selling or donating it for local composting, which might also beautify their own grounds. Zero-waste programs attract eco-minded guests and can command higher rates for their sustainable appeal. In the agri-food sector, food producers can turn waste into assets like animal feed or energy and fertilizer through anaerobic digestion, ensuring maximal use of their products. Soil rejuvenation is another avenue, with composting enhancing soil health and promoting sustainable farming. Likewise, repurposing byproducts can streamline production and lessen environmental footprints. These initiatives show that for tourism and agri-food, Practical steps in circularity not only improve environmental conditions but also strengthen business robustness and enhance reputational standing. As we navigate the pressing need for sustainable practices, it's crucial to understand the transformation towards a circular business model. By leveraging the business model canvas as a strategic management tool, we identify areas in which we can reduce waste, repurpose resources, and redesign production and consumption cycles. This canvas will guide us through key components such as value propositions, customer segments, relationships, channels, key activities, resources, partnerships, revenue streams, and cost structures. It's not just about an incremental change but a radical redesign of business processes to create a system that is regenerative by design. We will explore each segment with sustainability at its core, ensuring that our economic activities contribute positively to the environment and society. The business model canvas distills the complexities of business operations into 9 fundamental elements, providing us with a simplified tool to creatively analyze how we create value for our customers, connect that value to them, and sustain our business financially through this process. This visual and straightforward framework transcends mere documentation. It serves as a practical instrument for scrutinizing and improving our business model. The business model canvas serves as a framework to deconstruct a company's structure into vital elements that define its operations and strategy. Key partners encapsulate the external relationships critical to our success. Key activities represent the essential tasks that we must perform to deliver what we promise our customers. Key resources are the indispensable assets we require to function effectively. Our value proposition is the unique solution we offer to resolve our customers' problems. Customer relationships define the ways in which we engage with our customers at various touchpoints. Channels delineate the paths through which we connect and provide services to our customers. Customer segments identify the specific groups for whom we create value. Our cost structure outlines the major expenses incurred in running the business and how these are linked to our value proposition. Finally, revenue streams indicate the various ways we generate income based on the value we provide. Together, these components allow us to dissect, assess, and refine our business model, ensuring it meets market needs and fosters the longevity and expansion of our organization. Now, it's time for us to delve into how each of these facets manifests within our own business. Understanding our business model necessitates a deep dive into the essential components that fuel its operation. Our key partners form a crucial support network, encompassing strategic alliances, joint ventures, and supplier agreements, which sustain our business ecosystem. Key activities are the critical tasks we must perform proficiently to deliver on our promises, encompassing everything from production and service delivery to platform management. Key resources are the assets fundamental to our daily operations, be they physical assets like facilities and equipment or intangible ones like intellectual property and know-how. Our value propositions distinguish us from the competition, offering a unique mix of products and services that address customer needs and improve their experiences. Customer relationships encapsulate the ways we engage with our clientele, from personalized service to automated interactions, and must be crafted to meet customer expectations and support our overall objectives. As we press onward, these elements should be evident in both our everyday operations and overarching strategies, integral and active parts of the machinery that drives our business forward. As we delve deeper into the structure of our business model, we must consider other crucial elements that define our operations. Channels are the avenues through which we engage and deliver value to our customers, including our marketing, sales, and distribution methods. It's vital to evaluate how effectively we reach our customers and by which means. With customer segments, our focus is selective, catering to specific groups with particular needs. Identifying these segments helps tailor our offerings. When it comes to cost structure, we examine the expenses involved in our operations to determine whether our strategy leans towards cost leadership or if we aim to offer high-value products at a premium. This assessment aligns our processes with our value proposition. Revenue streams are the financial arteries of our company, encompassing the diverse ways we generate income, whether it's through direct sales, subscriptions, or advertising. Recognizing and optimizing these streams is essential for our financial health. These components are critical as we strategically review and direct our business. They represent the very core of our operational and financial blueprint. Today marks the beginning of our transformation from a conventional business model to one rooted in the principles of the circular economy. In this sustainable transition, we're reimagining every aspect of our business model canvas. For key partnerships, we're forging alliances with organizations that support material regeneration through recycling and the provision of sustainable inputs, as well as fostering mutually beneficial commercial ties. Our key activities will be revamped to incorporate circular practices, including design for disassembly, and advanced strategies for remanufacturing, refurbishing, and recycling. In terms of key resources, the focus will shift to materials that are renewable and durable, with a high potential for repeated repurposing within an unending usage cycle. Our value propositions are set to transform as well, promising longer-lasting, easily maintainable, and adaptable products, while also embracing sharing and leasing models that prioritize access over ownership. Our journey to circularity involves reshaping essential components of our business model. By deepening customer relationships around the mutual value of sustainability, we can educate and engage with customers about the circular economy. Refining our channels to facilitate returns, refurbishments, and recycling is critical for maintaining a closed-loop system that reintegrates materials into our production. Targeting customer segments that are environmentally conscious or benefit from the cost savings of circular practices helps us focus our marketing efforts. Adjusting our cost structure to consider circular-related expenditures is necessary, ensuring these are offset by long-term savings from reduced raw material use and better waste management. In terms of revenue, we're exploring fresh monetization avenues, such as offering products as services, selling refurbished items, or using waste as a resource. Moving towards circular business model isn't merely an operational change, it's a strategic investment in sustainability, allowing us to establish a business that's prepared for the future, benefiting both the economy and the environment. Our shift towards circularity is underpinned by key resources. We prioritize sustainable and recyclable materials, utilize secondary raw materials to turn waste into worth, and invest in remanufacturing facilities. A reverse logistics network ensures the continuous flow of products for reuse, while partnerships with aligned organizations amplify our efforts. A skilled workforce and intellectual resources in sustainable design and production are critical. Certifications provide credibility to our commitments. These investments are the building blocks for a business model that thrives on regeneration rather than depletion, setting the stage for a sustainable and circular future. As we embark on the path towards circularity, it's essential to recognize the vital contributions of our key partners, the significance of customer relationships, and the importance of efficient channels. Our key partners form the backbone of our strategy. Working with sustainable supply chains ensures access to eco-friendly materials, while partnerships with recycling and upcycling companies enhance our resource recovery efforts. Collaborations with environmental organizations reinforce our commitment to ecological conservation. Customer relationships sit at the heart of our market approach, targeting and retaining sustainability-minded consumers by aligning with their values, anticipating eco-conscious demands, and building trust through transparency. Constructive feedback loops and end-of-life engagement are also integral, allowing us to involve customers directly in the sustainable life cycle of our products. Our channels for connecting with customers are continually optimized, evident in our direct sales and return systems, digital engagement practices, and logistics specifically tailored for circularity, such as refurbishment centers, reusable packaging, and shared warehousing. Each of these elements is crucial as we transition to a business model that places equal weight on sustainability and profitability, not only adapting to circular principles but also pioneering sustainable business practices. As we move on to this next section, we're set to explore a variety of innovative and sustainable business strategies focus on resource use and redefine growth. We'll look into real-world examples that showcase how circular practices are being implemented across industries to not only benefit the environment but also to enhance profitability and foster long-term resilience. In a product-as-a-service model, the trade dynamic shifts from product ownership to functionality. Companies no longer sell products but provide services, leading to the creation of durable, sustainable products they maintain over time. This is evident in scenarios such as ski resort tourists renting equipment instead of buying it, which reduces waste and ensures maintenance. Similarly, food processing services lower entry barriers for small-scale producers through shared, pay-per-use facilities. This approach promotes a sustainable, closed-loop economy, decreasing our environmental footprint and preserving resources. Sharing platforms serve as the digital foundation for the circular economy, fostering communities centered around access rather than ownership. They optimize the use of products, cut down on waste, and curb the necessity for producing new items. For instance, tour and experience sharing platforms allow travelers to book unique experiences with locals, leveraging untapped community expertise and minimizing additional resource usage. Food cooperative platforms facilitate the collective management of food production and distribution, valuing every bit of produce and diminishing waste. These platforms embody more than just conservation, they are a significant progress towards intelligent, sustainable living. Remanufacturing and refurbishing play crucial roles in circular business models by extending the lifespan of their products. Remanufacturing restores products to their original standards, while refurbishing updates them to be functionally like new again. These processes offer numerous benefits. They extend the lifespans of products, conserve materials, reduce waste, and have a lower environmental impact. One can see this in practice with reconditioned outdoor equipment, such as tents and backpacks, which are sold or rented to minimize the need for new resources. In the agri-food industry, the use of refurbished bins and pallets lessens dependency on new materials. By promoting the reuse of existing resources, these models are exemplary for sustainable consumption. Innovative revenue models, like leasing and renting, are pivotal in the circular economy, revolutionizing company income sources and product life cycle management. By retaining ownership and providing products through temporary usage agreements, companies are encouraged to design durable and high-quality items. The benefits of this model are numerous. Companies access stable revenue from consistent leasing or renting arrangements, while customers access products that might otherwise be unaffordable, broadening market penetration. There's also room for upselling additional services or enhancements, which can boost customer satisfaction and loyalty. Additionally, companies take responsibility for maintenance, ensuring products last longer and retain their value for future resale as refurbished items. Adopting a leasing or renting framework aligns business growth with environmental sustainability and customer focus, creating a win-win scenario that sustains product utility, economic stability, and growth. Sales of refurbished and remanufactured products are redefining revenue streams in today's market, serving as a key aspect of circular business models that prioritize product longevity and smart resource use. The strategic benefits are clear. Resource efficiency is greatly enhanced as existing products are reconditioned and reused, drastically cutting down the need for extracting new materials. Waste reduction is another crucial advantage, as these practices help divert products from landfills, maintaining their value within the economic cycle. Furthermore, such products, offered at more competitive prices, cater to an expanding market of cost-conscious consumers who are also environmentally aware. Beyond mere profit, the sale of refurbished and remanufactured items underscores a business's dedication to sustainable and prudent operations, reflecting a broader commitment to environmental stewardship and economic inclusivity. Within circular business models, efficient resource utilization delivers a dual advantage by reducing environmental impact and enabling financial savings. By adopting strategies such as process optimization to use fewer raw materials and energy, companies can maintain quality while aligning with sustainability goals. Minimizing waste not only cuts disposal costs but may also create new revenue streams through the recycling or sale of byproducts. Recycling and upcycling initiatives convert waste into valuable inputs for new products or even higher value items. Furthermore, investing in energy efficiency through advanced technologies and renewable energy sources, along with water conservation measures, significantly decreases utility expenses. The strategic selection of cost-effective and low-impact materials also plays a vital role in reducing costs. Collectively, these savings from reduced material, energy, and water consumption contribute to a company's financial health, acting like an additional source of revenue that can be reinvested or boost profit margins, thus making resource frugality not just a principle of environmentalism, but a savvy business strategy. Circular business models fundamentally shift the focus from traditional cost structures to prioritize sustainable practices and the efficient management of resources. This shift demands a strategic rethinking of the associated expenses of circular operations. Key cost considerations include the initial outlay for eco-design to ensure products are durable and easily reparable, significant investment in research and innovation to uncover eco-friendly materials and processes, and sometimes higher expenses for sourcing sustainable materials like recycled or biodegradable options over their virgin counterparts. Companies must also allocate funds towards technologies that promise to cut energy and water usage, offering long-term savings. Additional costs emerge in supply chain management to create reverse logistics for product returns, and in the budgeting for labor and materials necessary for remanufacturing and refurbishing used products for resale. Moreover, investment is needed for the infrastructure that supports the recycling and disassembly of products. Strategically, transitioning to a circular cost structure represents a commitment to a future that emphasizes the continuous circulation of materials, waste reduction, and resource conservation. Though initial costs may be higher, this shift lays the groundwork for ongoing sustainability and the potential for future financial gains. The shift towards circular business models is not just an environmentally ethical choice but also a strategic financial decision. Companies that embed resource conservation into their core strategies can see extensive savings across their operations. More efficient use of materials means a reduction in the need to buy new raw materials. Choosing recycled materials over virgin alternatives can cut costs, spurred by innovations in recycling. Additionally, investments in energy efficiency and renewable energy lead to reduced energy bills. Water-saving measures not only lower water costs but also address the issue of water scarcity. Moreover, minimizing waste generation results in lower disposal and landfill tax expenses, with the added benefit of potentially turning waste into a source of income through resale or repurposing. By embracing these practices, businesses not only work towards environmental sustainability but also build a robust foundation for economic growth, tapping into the profitable aspects of a sustainable business model. Circular products and services represent a transformative approach to design, one that aims to minimize waste and fit effortlessly into the circular economy. The key characteristics that define them include their built-in durability and the ease with which they can be maintained. They often incorporate recycled materials, which reduces the reliance on fresh, raw resources. Moreover, these products and services are crafted with their entire life cycle in mind, ensuring that there is a well-defined plan for recycling or repurposing them at the end of their life. Such innovations are vital in reducing environmental impact and optimizing resource efficiency, making them fundamental to the shift towards a more sustainable future. vide0 is leading the way in biofabrication by utilizing mycelium, derived from the root structure of mushrooms, to develop materials that are sustainable alternatives to conventional plastics, leather, and even substitutes for meat. Their mycelium technology is capable of producing structures that are not only fully formed but also possess the necessary strength and versatility for various industrial and consumer applications. Impressively, these mycelium-based products are designed to match or even surpass the performance of the materials they aim to replace, with the added advantage of being completely biodegradable. As such, at the end of their life cycle, these innovative materials can be composted, significantly diminishing waste and lessening their environmental footprint. vide0's work is a testament to the potential of leveraging nature's designs to fulfill contemporary needs in an environmentally responsible way. The successful shift towards a circular economy hinges on the ability to accurately measure and comprehend the effects of circular practices. Utilizing tools and metrics such as material flow analysis, MFA, can shed light on how materials move through systems, pinpointing opportunities for greater resource efficiency. Life cycle assessment, LCA, is another crucial tool that evaluates the environmental impacts of products throughout their entire life cycle, from production to end of life. This assessment aids companies in making more sustainable design decisions. Additionally, circularity indicators are quantitative tools specifically designed to gauge the extent to which a product or an entire company is in line with the principles of the circular economy. Collectively, these methods furnish the detailed insights necessary to tweak and enhance circular strategies, thereby maximizing the environmental benefits of such a transformative economic approach. In the realm of the circular economy, critical efforts to reduce carbon footprints and optimize material usage are vital for lessening environmental impacts. Strategic actions include a shift towards renewable energy, which serves to diminish reliance on fossil fuels and the associated greenhouse gas emissions. Redesigning operations and products for greater energy efficiency also plays a significant role in this transition. Additionally, forging ahead with waste reduction through the implementation of circular design principles, alongside the establishment of comprehensive recycling or product take-back programs, helps minimize waste from the outset. Assessing the environmental implications of these efforts is facilitated by tools like Life Cycle Assessment, LCA, which offers a detailed picture of environmental impact throughout a product's life cycle, and the ISO 14001 Environmental Management System, EMS, which guides organizations in systematically enhancing their environmental performance. Collectively, these focused actions and assessment methods provide businesses with the strategies and insights necessary to effectively shrink their environmental footprint and contribute to sustainable industry practices. Businesses aiming to track their advancement in sustainable practices employ a variety of assessment tools that scrutinize environmental, social, and economic impacts. Key metrics focus on energy and material consumption, analyzing how resources are utilized and the degree to which renewable materials are adopted. Water usage is another critical metric, with companies monitoring how much water they use and the efficacy of their conservation efforts. Waste production is measured to gauge the success of strategies implemented to reduce waste. Additionally, calculating the carbon footprint by assessing total greenhouse gas emissions reveals the company's impact on climate change. These assessment tools serve a dual purpose. They pinpoint opportunities for sustainable improvements and also act as benchmarks, evidencing a company's transition from a linear to a circular economic model, thereby underscoring a genuine commitment to sustainability. To effectively evaluate their sustainability and progress towards circularity, businesses can utilize a comprehensive set of assessment tools designed to shed light on various performance aspects. 1. Life Cycle Assessment, LCA, offers a thorough environmental impact analysis for a product's entire life cycle, from creation to disposal. Material flow analysis, MFA, quantifies material usage, aiming to streamline processes within a system to boost resource efficiency. Carbon footprint calculators estimate the total greenhouse gas emissions of business activities, highlighting climate impact in terms of CO2 equivalents. Additionally, structured sustainability reporting frameworks, such as the Global Reporting Initiative and the Carbon Disclosure Project, guide organizations in reporting sustainability metrics. Furthermore, circularity indicators provide specialized measurements of how products, companies, or broader economies align with circular principles. Collectively, these diverse metrics and tools are instrumental in providing the necessary data to make informed strategic decisions and map out a journey towards a more circular and sustainable business model. For companies transitioning to a circular economy, specific assessment instruments are essential to track and improve their circularity efforts. The CTI framework provides a standardized method for businesses to assess their circularity across various dimensions of their operations, such as material use, product life cycle, waste management, and innovation for circular solutions. The CTI framework is designed to be applicable across industries and is useful for businesses looking to quantify material and energy circularity, identify opportunities to reduce waste and improve resource efficiency, set targets and TRCK progress in circular initiatives, communicate circular economy performance to stakeholders. The framework includes a set of quantifiable indicators that enable businesses to generate a circularity profile, which then informs strategic decision-making and helps benchmark progress towards circular goals. Circularity indicators are key metrics that evaluate how materials and products are effectively cycled back into the economy through reuse, recycling, and maintenance. Pause. 1. Material flow analysis delves into the material streams within a company to spot opportunities for creating more circular processes. Pause. 1. Life cycle assessment provides a holistic view of the environmental impacts of a product from inception to end of life, helping to shape circular design and production approaches. By utilizing these tools, businesses can monitor their progress and communicate the outcomes of their circular economy endeavors, recognizing achievements and identifying areas that require further development. The deployment of these assessment tools marks a significant move towards embedding circular economy principles into the core of business operations and strategic planning. The Circular Transition Indicators (CTI) framework acts as a standardized method for businesses to gauge their circularity, touching on critical operational aspects such as material use, product life cycles, waste management, and the pursuit of circular solutions. Recognizing its potential utility across various industrial sectors, the CTI framework is a valuable asset for companies aiming to measure and enhance their circular economy efforts. It allows them to quantify the circularity of materials and energy, pinpoint opportunities to diminish waste and elevate resource efficiency, as well as establish and monitor targets in their circular initiatives. Furthermore, the CTI framework facilitates clear communication of a company's performance in the circular economy to stakeholders, fostering transparency and accountability. It is equipped with a suite of quantifiable indicators that assist businesses in creating a detailed circularity profile. This profile is a critical tool in guiding strategic decision-making and providing a means to benchmark and track advancements toward achieving circular economy objectives. Circulytics is a tool developed by the Ellen MacArthur Foundation to help companies assess how circular they are. It is designed to give a comprehensive picture of a company's circular economy performance, going beyond just products and materials to consider the entirety of the business. The tool measures circularity across the entire company, considering factors such as strategy, innovation, operations, and external engagement. The Material Circularity Indicator, MCI, offers businesses a quantitative approach to evaluate the degree to which a product or company adheres to the principles of the circular economy, with a specific focus on material utilization. The MCI scrutinizes the circular nature of a product's materials by considering factors such as the proportion of recycled and recyclable content used, which illuminates both the incorporation of reused materials in the product's construction and its recyclability after its lifespan. It also looks at the product's longevity, examining how design choices and business practices contribute to prolonging a product's usability through attributes like durability, repairability, and the possibility of upgrades. Additionally, the MCI evaluates the restorative and regenerative capacity of products, analyzing how effectively materials can be reclaimed through recycling or composting post-use. Scoring between 0 and 1, with 1 denoting complete circularity, the epitome being a product made entirely from reused or recycled materials, designed for maximum longevity, and entirely restorable after use. The MCI allows businesses to measure, refine, and enhance the material circularity of their products. This helps reduce their environmental impact and also propels them forward on the path to a sustainable, circular economy. Circulytics is a pivotal tool that assists businesses in their transition towards a circular economy by offering detailed insights into the circularity of their material flows and general business operations. It highlights a company's strong points and unveils potential areas of improvement, enabling organizations to monitor their progress over time and compare themselves against industry norms. The tool is integral to strategic development, ensuring that business practices align with the principles and objectives of a circular economy. By employing Circulytics, companies are provided with a scorecard that presents a comprehensive evaluation of their performance in the circular economy landscape. This facilitates not only a deeper understanding of their current standing but also serves to communicate their accomplishments to stakeholders, while guiding future actions and directing investments towards enhancing circularity. As we approach the conclusion, let's contextualize circularity within your business landscape. Reflecting on your business context. Assess the unique environmental, social, and economic factors influencing your operations. Identify current practices that align with circular principles and those that offer room for transformation. Seizing circular opportunities. Pause. 1. Pinpoint areas in your value chain where circularity can drive innovation and reduce environmental impact. Leverage circular strategies to create new customer value propositions and tap into emerging markets. Understanding your specific context is key to unlocking the full potential of circular business models. In the pursuit of sustainability, comprehending the operational landscape is foundational to crafting effectual business models. Understanding your operational context. Evaluate how broader market dynamics, value networks, and industry trends currently influence your business. Recognize that your business model operates within a broader ecosystem, subject to numerous external forces. Strategic context mapping. Chart prevailing trends impacting your business today to extrapolate future shifts and opportunities. Use context mapping as a tool to discern external drivers, understanding how they may shape your business's present and future trajectory. The insights gained through this process are vital for pinpointing openings for sustainable operations and long-term viability. Businesses committed to sustainable operations must remain vigilant to a range of external factors that present both challenges and opportunities. Demographic indicators such as age distribution, urbanization trends, and population movements pinpoint emerging markets and the potential for sustainable products and services. Adapting to legislative changes, rules, and the ever-shifting terrain of environmental regulations is imperative for staying compliant and forward-thinking. Economic ebbs and flows, alongside environmental emergencies, demand a response strategy that ensures operational resilience and sustainability. Keeping an eye on competitive dynamics, including new market entrants and existing rivals, spurs innovation and pushes sustainability efforts beyond conventional boundaries. Leveraging the latest technological advancements can lead to greater efficiency and a stronger sustainability profile. Understanding customer needs is also crucial, as there is a growing consumer appetite for ethical and eco-friendly offerings. Additionally, preparing for the unexpected with agile business models that emphasize sustainability can help mitigate risks. By acknowledging and adapting to these influential factors, businesses can strategically transition towards more sustainable practices, securing enduring value and robustness in their operations. To propel sustainability forward, it's essential to comprehensively analyze both the external environment and the company's current operations. Central to this analysis is the foundation of the company itself, against which all other factors are measured. Population shifts, such as demographic trends involving age distribution, urbanization, education, and employment patterns, shed light on potential market changes. Upcoming legislation, including government initiatives, new taxes, or industry standards, can have significant implications for sustainable practices. The economic landscape, including global economic indicators and environmental challenges like climate change, also plays a critical role in shaping the business context. Understanding dynamics within the market competition, including pressures from established rivals, disruptive newcomers, and indirect competition from outside the industry, is vital. Technological evolution could dramatically alter production, distribution, or consumption, presenting both challenges and opportunities. Consumer evolution, with shifts in consumer priorities and behaviors, must be anticipated to identify future demand patterns. In the face of potential risks and uncertainties that could impact operations, it's necessary to engage in vigilant monitoring and contingency planning. A strategic review of opportunities and threats concludes the analysis, pinpointing the most substantial factors that have emerged. This structured evaluation provides a clear pathway to enhance sustainable operations and sets the stage for the strategic planning and innovation needed to navigate the company towards a sustainable future. Congratulations on reaching this significant milestone in understanding the circular economy and its distinction from the traditional linear model. As you move forward, take a moment to reflect on the foundational principles you've learned and consider how they can be applied within your own business setting. Use the insights you've gained to scrutinize your operations and identify opportunities where circularity can be integrated. Revisit the individual assignment from this module to further engage with the concept and pinpoint specific areas where you can implement these strategies. Remember, with each step you take towards embracing circularity, you're also making strides towards greater sustainability and innovation. Now is the time to transition from theory to action and transform our business practices for a better future.